Alright, so another view from the top. It's the skyline, the city of Charlotte. Kind of hard for me to tell the viewfinder. It is quite misty. I don't know if you can see the building standing up out there on the horizon. Army dude has been trying to teach baby Glock how to do a dove call. And
turned out to be a wolf call.
Instead of the whistling in her hands, it has morphed into a wolf. And the fun continues in teaching how to whistle with her hands.
Hey guys, Baby Glock here. I just wanted to show you where we were exploring for the last couple of minutes. And that wolf that you heard a few minutes ago, yeah, that was me. Ow! I don't have the best wolf call though. Army dude, he can do a very cool, he can call birds very good because he can actually whistle into his hands, so. Yeah, and I'm just gonna let Tactical Nut speak for a couple of minutes.
Hey guys, having a blast out here so far, getting to see a lot of different things, a lot of cool sights, have a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. Like I said, a lot of good views.
When he says a lot of laughs, he means a lot of laughs.
Yes. Good times, great memories. Alright, as you can see, we've got a lot of rock to go over, so I'll continue filming in a bit. Alright, this is the part where the trail ended, where we had to start climbing up in order to get to all these great views. So you can see it's fairly steep. Go ahead. Army dude's got you while I film. Means we can get shots now we didn't ever get before. Well, I always had to film or put the camera away to help you get up and down places, so now we can actually film one of us doing it. When we have a third person.
That's slippery.
Alright. Now I gotta get down all that, but time for the highly favored downhill walk. Alright guys, we're getting, well, near to the area of the campsite. We're about halfway down.
Yep, we were just at 1,529 feet elevation, so.
And we are now at 1,239. So we still got a mile and a half to go.
Oh, come on.
Get back to the car to get our stuff so we can take it out to the campsite.
That's better.
So, much easier walking now though.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Finding Nemo?
Yes.
If you have, remember this song because it's a very good motivation booster for me. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. It's like to me, instead of just keep swimming, it's like just keep walking, just keep walking, just keep walking. And we'll see you at the campsite. Bye. Oh. Gotta get treacherous, and here's a word of advice. Whenever there's a treacherous thing like this, go commando. It always helps you.
I didn't hear what you said.
I'll tell you in a minute. Time to hit the rocky trail.
Hey guys, Baby Glock here. We just set up our tent. And you know what the crazy part is? It doesn't even, like the tent that we have right now, doesn't even fit the tent place. See? This bottom part right here is like not even, you see this wood part? It's going over it. Yeah, I think we kind of made it too big of a tent. Maybe I brought too big of a tent. And Tactical Nut over there, he's chopping up some firewood, as usual, when we get to a campsite. Now, the first thing in the business is to remind you that I cut my leg. Yeah. We put a Band-Aid over it, don't worry. I'm fine.
There's that pretty fat wood. Nice to see a nice good piece of fat wood out here. So it rained real heavy yesterday. It's been real bright and sunny today. So a lot of stuff is dried out, but I don't trust all the sand it's in the bottom of this fire pit. So having a beautiful piece of fat wood, big chunk of it actually, that'll get a fire roaring real quick.
And also, here's a survival tip. Whenever you're out in the middle of the woods, my best advice, well, is to eat your best friend, if you have one. Or you can find a tree that looks like it's pouring out sap, which it probably will be, and that sap, there will probably be a piece of wood with sap on it, and that sap and the wood, well, the fat wood is, so the sap will be on the fat wood, and both of those two are very easy to burn, so it'll get a fire starting real quick. So there's a little survival tip for you. Oh, and also,
And here's one way you can identify it. Baby Glock, since the viewers cannot do this, and neither can I since I don't have a sense of smell, but smell the wood.
ooh,
It's a very distinct smell, they say.
it
So
smells
that's
like
a good way to be able to identify.
it smells like maple to me. To me, it does.
It's actually called pine.
Oh, I did not know that.
And that's why I'm teaching you.
But
There shouldn't be too much of that. I'll save this for later. Process some hardwood. That's a little better to burn, longer. Because one disadvantage of burning pine is that if that's all you have, you'll go through it really fast. So it's good to have a mixture of wood, but that pine, boy, it'll really get a fire started quick.
Oh, and for our next video, just so you know, here's a little tip about it, is we're going to be doing some survival tips on a way you can survive out in the woods. And we're going to do do's and don'ts. Like, don't touch poison ivy or use poison ivy as toilet paper. I learned that the hard way. JK. Okay. Also, here's a do. Do. If you can, bring a lot of warm clothes. If you can. But let's say you're just stranded in the middle of nowhere and you have no idea where you are and you brought no gear, then the best way to do it, the best way to survive is to find a oak tree or pine tree, whatever, what Tactical Nut was just talking about. You can find that and use the sap to make a fire to warm yourself up if it's very cold. That's a little update on our next episode or video.
That'll be a separate video series. How about that?
Mwah, magnifique.
And by the way, this Michael Hawk Peregrine knife, still in testing and review, as you can see. But so far, this little guy performs fantastic.
I like the
am
pattern on it.
Yeah, that coating on it is awesome. Although
Kinda-
some of it is starting to come off,
Sorry.
you know, is what it is. I expected it to come off at some point. But, I mean, for that blade size,
I
it
can-
doesn't go through wood as fast as the Hellion 2020 that I have of his.
Don't say that word.
What? It's the name of the knife.
Well, it has the H word inside
But I tell you
of it.
what,
So,
for its size and weight, I got no complaints. This thing processes wood. I gotta say, I'm far happier with his fixed blades than the pocket knives. But, yeah, these things rock. Did you show them the tent and stuff?
mm-hmm.
Show them where we're staying.
Yes, sir.
Walk around and talk about it.
Okay.
It's okay.
So, here you go, guys. We'll be staying in this. It's a 5-person tent. I really like it, especially my sleeping bag. It's a 30 degrees, and my dad's Tactical Nut, his is one that it can stand so many temperatures. Like, you can stay warm in -10 degrees. Boom.
Tell them what my sleeping thing is tonight.
A pad and a blanket.
Yep. No sleeping bag this time.
I think that he is talented. He knows a lot about it, but I still think both of us are still learning. So I think maybe next time he will bring a sleeping bag. We'll just find out. And we'll get back to you. Bye. Hey guys, later, we're gonna show you a skit about the pioneers, and how they used to live off the land. So, the first thing that we were going to show you in the skit is basically how they would talk to each other and how they would use manners. And then the second part of the skit, me and Tactical Nut are going to show you how basically they were doing a lot of stuff by themselves. Oh, sorry, you can't see me. How they did a lot of stuff by themselves because either they didn't have family or stay very still. We're near peace. Some people say they're silent but deadly. Okay, all clear. Okay, so we were going to show you how basically, well, they lived off the land. They basically all summed it up. So, we'll see you in a few minutes. We gotta get ready for the skit. Bye.
Alright, here we are at the campsite. It's now almost 7 o'clock, 6:57. Just want to give you a look at the pack I was carrying today. As you can see, it's the Army issue ACU digital pack. It does have both of the sustainment pouches on there. As always, as I always talk about, I always carry the Mike Hawks Hellion 2020. I'll do a full review of this pack at a later date after I used it for a few more times, but this top lid is made to hold a map. And keep it covered, of course. Apparently whoever owned this before was Kirby. I hadn't used this yet because my brother that was here earlier today had bought me the pack, and it came with the pack, the sustainment pouches, and the waist belt, but it did not have a frame or the shoulder straps. So I was able to pick them up last week at a flea market, actually, that has a military surplus stand in there. So for 20 bucks, I got the shoulder straps, the frame, and of course the rest was free because Army dude gave it to me. So very excited about using it. The hike that I did with it today was awesome. I only had to do, a short distance from the car to the campsite, which is about 1.5 miles. So not too bad. Of course, we're in the hydration pack all day today. We already did our cooking. There's the little mess kit we used to boil up some hot dogs. That fat wood got that fire roaring quick, so now I'm just kind of keeping it sustained. It's still pretty warm out here, so there's no need to keep a big fire, just one enough to keep the bugs away. Baby Glock over there listening to some music. And let me show you our sleeping arrangements for the evening. Can you unzip the tent, Baby Glock, real quick?
Yes, sir.
Just stay away from the bee. There are quite a few bees that like to stick right around this area.
They're silent but deadly.
Yeah.
Come on.
Alright, she'll eventually get the tent open. Now, as I see, open up a little more, please.
Let us give you a little tour of the place. This is the front door. And then you slip off your shoes right here. And then this is our place to sleep. Yeah. There's my place. Oh!
Look at flip that so you can see what you're looking at. Watch it.
And there's Hop.
Yep. Now show him what you're going to be laying on, besides the sleeping bag.
Oh.
He's using the Czech Army sleeping bag. And that's a self-inflated sleeping mat.
And then Tactical Nut will be sleeping on a blue mattress.
Blue little styrofoam, or whatever kind of foam that is. And all I'm going to use is a survival blanket. And yes, I was able to get one in green. I know you see them all at the stores and just in the orange, and it's very tough to find the green. But my mother actually gave this to me, and she's had it for a really long time because of the business that she has. This helped with a particular function of her job, and so she had never used it. She didn't use it for very long. So yeah, I have 2 orange ones, but yeah, I got a green one. So this is all I am going to be covered up with tonight. Just to
So
test
you
to
like
see.
my color?
Yeah. So I want to see just how well this keeps you warm. Okay, so hopefully we'll find out tonight how well this survival blanket actually holds up. It's not supposed to get real cold tonight. I'm assuming upper mid 60s. So we'll see. We'll be testing out. I brought the Ultrafire flashlight out. We will be putting that up against the Helotech to see how they perform side by side. So I think that should be pretty interesting. Give us a little something to do in the evening when it's...
And then we have a light up there.
Yep, got a dome light. Got a couple of headlamps in case we need them. Luckily, this campsite is really close to an area where we can collect firewood.
And the bathrooms. But they're disgusting. They have gnats and ticks and flies all over the toilet seats. Disgusting.
Yeah, but it's basically it's an outhouse with a toilet, not just a hole in the ground. Well, better than nothing, right? It's a 1 mile walk back to the place where there is bathroom, so we'll survive. People went that way for hundreds of years, thousands of years. All right, so when we get motivated to do some other stuff, we'll get back to you.
That ain't nothing.
And I'm sure
I
Hop
go
will
to
be
the
alive.
bathroom in the creek. Beat
Yep.
that, son. Boom.
Alrighty, get you in a little bit.
Hey guys, Baby Glock here. We just came across a box turtle. He's in his shell right now, but he's very adorable and much heavier than he looks.
Poor little guy. Guess he's really gonna wait till the coast is clear.
Let's walk away.
Oh, he's coming out. Hello.
I think he's gonna wait till the coast is clear.
Mm-hmm. And that's okay.
Whoa, too close. Let's walk away from it. Hey guys, we just woke up. Well, like 45 minutes ago. Tactical Nut is putting up the tent. No, he's taking it down. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna miss this place because it holds a lot of memories. But on to the good stuff. If you guys had fun last night, please click like if you, please hit like or dislike. Please subscribe and please leave a comment in the comments down below. Tactical Nut?
Yep.
Do you want to say any last words before we go?
I had a great time yesterday. I slept surprisingly warm.
Me too, but cozy.
With the survival blanket, but the sleeping pad I had definitely need to carry around some kind of inflatable pillow because the blanket I had that I was using for a pillow wasn't high enough, and so my neck and shoulders ended up being really cramped all night and hurting. So
And my butt hurts.
yeah, she hiked. We did 12 miles yesterday. So baby Glock hiking like a champ. That was the longest she's ever been. And of course we're in the mountains, so that makes it even harder. So very proud of her. Now we're just taking down the tent and getting ready to go. Everything else is packed, so it's been fun.
And remember, be prepared and have fun.